My sponsor Rock Bottom is currently running a special deal. Head on over to rockbottomcoins.com and use code Zirksee at checkout for a 30% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys the top 10 players in Madden 19 that need an upgrade. I got to say a couple things. First off, there are like literally a lot of players I know of, probably about 30 plus, that need an upgrade in the game. I tried to shrink the list down to about 10. I asked on Twitter, so I tried to go with the most requested players, as well as some of them, my personal, who I think deserves an upgrade in the game. And of course, let me know down below who else you guys think does deserve an upgrade. I'm sure there's going to be players that I'm not going to have on this list because, like I said, there's a lot of players. There's a lot of people that deserve an upgrade, but let me know down below who you guys think deserves an upgrade in Madden 19. I made videos like this in the past, and to be honest, like most of the players that I put on the list have gotten upgrades. So maybe it'll keep going, and we'll just get lucky. The players I put in this list will get an upgrade. That would be absolutely amazing. But if you guys want to see any more top 10 lists, let me know down below what else you guys like to see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're closing up to 70,000 subscribers, so if you guys aren't already subbed to the channel, please hit that sub button down below and smack the like button on the video. Let's get into it. This entire year, I have yet to put Dez Bryant on one of these videos, and I'm finally doing it. I think it's time Dez Bryant finally gets a card. I've been holding out because I figured, you know, he'd eventually get an upgrade, seeing how he did actually sign with the team with the Saints, and they just got injured. Now, I do have to say this. I thought for sure Dez Bryant was actually going to get the Thanksgiving card, like the Cultivators. I thought for sure it was going to be him, but then he tore his Achilles before the Thanksgiving game, so unfortunately for the Saints, it was Mark Ingram instead of Dez. With that being said, I put him here at the beginning of the list because there are a couple players I'm actually going to tell you guys that maybe didn't have the best season, or maybe didn't play at all, like Dez Bryant, that I think deserve to have some sort of an upgrade based on how they did in years past. Not this year specifically, like Dez Bryant, of course, not playing. I think he still deserves an upgrade. This man literally had an Ultimate Legend card before. I think he deserves at least like a 93, 94 overall card. Literally something. Give him a 93 or a 94, anything. He definitely deserves a new upgrade. It's still Dez Bryant. Man was a beast in his prime. Let me get a Dez, please. And next up is going to be LeSean McCoy. Now, once again, Shady did play this year, but LeSean McCoy did not have the best season, obviously. So I kind of hope he gets an upgrade back to like maybe a flashback to his Eagles days or something like that. I feel like there's got to be some sort of promo coming later this year to kind of honor players that maybe didn't do the best this year. Like some sort of flashback promo. There's got to be something. LeSean McCoy definitely deserves an upgrade. As of right now, all he has is a 91 overall Blitz edition as his highest overall card. That is not good for LeSean McCoy. This man, he led the league in rushing a couple times, and this man, some people would say Hall of Fame. I don't know. I don't know personally, but I do think that LeSean McCoy definitely deserves an upgrade. He is, without a doubt, one of the best players on the Bills. He just didn't really have a great season, and I hope he does get an upgrade. Next up is going to be AJ Green, which a lot of people, I think AJ Green is underrated as crap. Honestly, I think AJ Green is super underrated. A lot of people had him like in their top 5 just a year or two ago, but then this year, no one's talking about AJ Green at all. Now, I understand he was injured for a bit of this year, but he had played really good when he did play, especially that game versus the Ravens. I remember he had like 3 touchdowns in the first half. I think it was the first half. AJ Green absolutely went off. So I believe AJ Green definitely deserves an upgrade. In my opinion, is he top 5 still? I'm not sure. Because of the injuries, getting a little bit older, but he is definitely top 10. You can make the case to say he's still top 5 wide receiver. One of the best wide receivers in the NFL, and the man only has a 90 overall flashback. For some reason, it seems like EA has just forgotten about certain players this year, like LeSean McCoy. You haven't seen a new one of him since Blitz. Dez Bryant doesn't have a card all year long. He just has an 81 overall base elite from the beginning of the year. And then AJ Green has a 90 overall flashback. So I honestly feel like all 3 of those players definitely deserve an upgrade, even though they may not, you know, have played the best this year. In general, dude, it's AJ Green, LeSean McCoy, and Dez. Get us some upgrades. Next up is going to be 93 overall Ryan Ramczyk. This one was very requested over on Twitter, so I think as a Saints fans, you probably want a new right tackle. And in general, there are actually quite a few offensive lineman suggestions, but Ryan Ramczyk was one of the more suggested offensive linemen. Now, he does have a 93 overall, but this was from the playoffs. He also has an 89 overall Harvest, 85 core, and if I remember correctly, Pro Football Focus ranked him, I want to say they ranked him as like a top 10 offensive lineman. I think he was actually like top 5 rated offensive lineman. So for one of the best offensive linemen in the NFL, to only have a 93 overall card, he definitely deserves an upgrade. And of course, next up is going to be Deion Jones. You guys already knew he was going to be on this list. So many people all year long have been requesting a new Deion Jones. He is a 93 overall primetime performer. I literally had that card on my team like all year long, ever since he got it, because I was expecting to get a new upgrade sometime shortly after that. He didn't. He's definitely one of the better middle linebackers in the NFL, and he definitely deserves an upgrade. I mean, in terms of a user card, Deion Jones is one of the best user cards in the game. Obviously, this is only his 85. His 93 is not up on the auction block, unfortunately. But even his 85 overall had 82 speed, 83 acceleration. He doesn't really have the best jumping. He has a 63 catching, and his jumping was never that good. He's got a 77 jump, but he's a 6'1" user card. And in terms of users, I mean, you got Ryan Shazier's great user card, Roquan Smith, you got Jalen Smith, and Deion Jones. Those are like the top 4 user middle linebackers in the game. Of course, you got other guys like Anthony Barr, Leighton Vander Esch, but strictly middle linebacker speaking, Deion Jones is always going to be a top 5 middle linebacker user. He only has a 93 overall card, and he's one of the best middle linebackers in the NFL. Get this man an upgrade, EA. And next up is going to be Big Ben. He only has a 92 overall primetime performer, and this man still was one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL this year. He's a 92 overall, and honestly, if they decide to bring up positional heroes, I wouldn't be too shocked to see Big Ben actually get the positional hero card. It's just at this point in time, I don't know when they would be dropping positional heroes. See, now they should have come out already, but if they do, I would not be surprised to see Big Ben go from a 92 up to a 97 or 98. Obviously, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL every single year, but he's still got a couple more years left in him. 92 overall card, definitely needs an upgrade. Now, although this man did not rush for 1,000 yards this season, in terms of running backs and like how many yards they have and what overall their cards are, I think every single 1,000 yard rusher this year has a 97 or 96 overall card. Except Melvin Gordon only has a 93 overall team of the week, and he definitely deserves a new upgrade. Melvin Gordon's 93 has 91 speed, 90 acceleration, 92 agility. I mean, at this point in time, this card is basically not usable, with everybody having, Ricky Williams, Saquon, Zeke. I mean, yeah, literally not even close. So get this man Melvin Gordon an upgrade. One of the better running backs in the NFL. I'd like to see him potentially get the positional hero running back, maybe a 97, 98 overall. And next up is going to be Dak Prescott. And as you guys know, I have the all-time Dallas Cowboys team, so I feel as though I really need this upgrade. I really want this upgrade for Dak Prescott because obviously he's been playing pretty decent. I wouldn't personally, as a Cowboys fan, right? I'm not a super biased Cowboys fan. I'm not going to say he's top 10, but he can make some plays, and overall, he's been an above average quarterback. I'll say that. Sometimes during games, though, he definitely gets me going. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you know exactly what I mean by my tweets. But Dak Prescott only has a 92 overall team of the week card, and as one of the above average quarterbacks in the NFL, I think he deserves to have at least a 95 overall card, and I think he should get an upgrade pretty soon. Also, this man might be getting a pretty big payday pretty soon. So Dak Prescott hopefully gets one soon. And next up is going to be Sheldon Rankins. This man had 8 sacks as a defensive tackle. That's pretty crazy. And he also got hurt. I believe he got hurt in the playoffs, though. But he had 8 sacks, and the man's only got a 92 power move with 86 block shed, only a 91 overall card. This is kind of like the Melvin Ingram situation, where, of course, Melvin Ingram just did get an upgrade, but it took him a long time, and all he had was that Team of the Week card. Sheldon Rankins, only a 91 overall Team of the Week card. But again, positional hero card, definitely possible. Man had 8 sacks, defensive tackle. That is definitely pretty impressive, if I say so. I think Sheldon Rankins definitely deserves an upgrade. Now, this one was also very, very highly requested on Twitter. Everson Griffin. He has a 91 overall primetime performer upgrade. I believe he only had like 5.5 sacks this year, so we didn't have like a great season, but I bet that this is from a lot of Vikings fans, because obviously for an all-time team, you probably need an Everson Griffin upgrade for that team. But Everson Griffin is the final player on this team. I know, guys, there are a ton of other players that could have made this list as well, including, some people like Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry. Like, there's literally like 20 other players that I could mention. But if there's anybody else you guys think should have made this list, maybe somebody you want to bump out and add somebody else in, let me know down below. And if you guys want to see any more top 10 lists Let me know down below what other top 10 lists would you guys like to see. I'll try to pump those out for you guys over the next couple of days. Hope you guys did enjoy the video though, and if you did, smack the like button, subscribe and comment. We are extremely close to 70,000 subscribers at the time of recording this video, so if you guys are not already subbed to the channel, hit that sub button. I'll see you guys next time.